The Path to His Heart, a comprehensive guide to building lasting love, happiness, and a fulfilling family life. Hello, lovely ladies. Today, let's delve deeper into a topic that is as beautiful as it is essential: how to build lasting love, happiness, and a fulfilling family life. Relationships are wonderful, but can sometimes be challenging to navigate. We all dream of having a happy, loving relationship, but the path to that kind of relationship isn't always straightforward. However, with the right mindset, patience, and understanding, you can create a lasting bond that brings true happiness to both you and your partner. 1. The impact of hormones on love and attraction. When we first meet someone special, we often experience the feeling of love at first sight. The heart races, the excitement is palpable, and the nerves are electrifying. But do you know what's happening in your body at that moment? Hormones like dopamine and testosterone flood your system, creating those intense feelings of passion and attraction. This is when love feels like a roller coaster. Sometimes it's high and exciting, and other times it can feel like you're falling. But here's the thing: these feelings are not built to last forever. Love hormones are intense at the beginning, but if they are not nurtured, they can fade away. So even though you might feel like you're in love after just a few dates, it's important to realize that love is something that takes time to grow deeper. True, lasting love doesn't come from the initial rush. It's what happens after, when you continue to build trust, respect, and connection. 2. Why happiness in love doesn't rely on marriage. A crucial point to remember is that happiness doesn't depend on whether or not you get married. Sure, marriage is a beautiful step in a relationship, but the true feeling of happiness comes from emotional connection, mutual respect, and the ability to understand and support each other every single day. A marriage certificate doesn't guarantee happiness. It's the daily acts of love and care that truly bring joy into a relationship. In addition, it's important to understand how intimacy works within relationships. While physical closeness is an important part of love, it's not the only thing that sustains the connection between you and your partner. Women experience the release of oxytocin and dopamine that helps maintain emotional bonds, while men can lose these hormones if they don't feel appreciated or validated. This is why it's essential to show your partner that you value them, not just physically, but emotionally as well. 3. Building a lasting relationship. The pursuit and mutual investment. In the early stages of dating, the man should ideally be the one to pursue the woman, showing interest and effort. But ladies, it's equally important that you make the investment to match his efforts. Mutual effort is key. If a woman fails to show interest or appreciation, the relationship can start to feel one-sided, and conflicts may arise. On the other hand, when you make your man feel like he's your Superman, he will be motivated to stay committed and invest more into the relationship. He'll feel empowered and loved when you recognize his efforts. It could be as simple as praising him for bringing you a bowl of pho, or appreciating his hard work, even in the smallest of gestures. These acts of recognition make him feel special and loved. For example, you might say, "I can taste the rain in this pho you brought me. It's not just any pho, it's the best pho, because I feel the effort and love you put into bringing it to me. It's the most precious pho I've ever had." 4. How to foster a strong, loving connection. True love takes investment, both emotionally and physically. The more you invest in each other, the stronger the relationship will grow. To build a lasting, healthy relationship, it's vital to nurture it with patience and mutual respect. But beyond that, building your own life and personal happiness is just as important. As a woman, if you cultivate a life that is confident, joyful, and independent, you become even more attractive to your partner. Compliments and praise are powerful tools in strengthening a relationship. If you want your man to feel appreciated, don't shy away from telling him how wonderful he is. Compliment him on his accomplishments, his kindness, and the little things he does. These affirmations make him feel seen and validated. Don't be afraid to tell him, "You're amazing. I admire your strength and resilience. It's truly inspiring." When you show admiration and affection in this way, it creates a strong emotional bond that deepens over time. 5. Creating challenges and avoiding too rapid attachment. Here's one of the most important pieces of advice. Don't fall in love too quickly. In the beginning stages of a relationship, both partners need to face challenges, whether it's physical distance, family issues, financial struggles, or differences in values. These challenges are vital because they allow both partners to grow together and understand each other better. If you fall in love too fast and bypass these challenges, it can lead to a relationship that feels shallow and untested. Love needs time to mature. Falling too quickly into a relationship can lead to a loss of emotional intensity because the cash and effort were never there. 6. Maintaining a long-term, fulfilling relationship. The key to lasting love is finding the balance between patience, emotional investment, and challenges. Relationships aren't easy, but they are worth it when both partners are willing to put in the effort. Create a relationship where both partners support each other's dreams, values, and personal growth. If you approach love with intention and care, you will build something beautiful and lasting. Remember, love is a journey, not a destination. The key is to enjoy the ride together, supporting and cherishing each other through every season of life. Love is not about falling quickly. It's about building something strong, grounded, and fulfilling. When you create space for challenges, show genuine appreciation, and take the time to understand each other deeply, you will build the kind of love that lasts a lifetime. Here's to all of you building beautiful, strong relationships and finding happiness with the one who truly deserves your heart.